Good evening and welcome to Geo Whiskey. Tonight we are once more into the breach, this time with 291 Distilleries single barrel strength bourbon whiskey. .291 Distillery is located in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and the name comes from the studio of legendary photographer Alfred Stieglitz in New York. The guy who founded the distillery was a photographer himself, so he took inspiration from that. As you can see, this is finished with Aspen staves. Aspen, of course, a big thing here in the Rocky Mountain area. Piece of local color there. 62.8 alcohol by volume 4, 125.6 proof. And as you can see on the bottle, they are quite proud of all of the awards that they win at various whiskey shows. Gold and double gold, etc. Wow. That is extremely woody. Extremely. But not in a bad way, just in a way that you can never truly be prepared for until you've experienced it. Woody in a way that almost feels wet, like down to the quick, to the marrow of like a twig. In other words, quite fresh and young. Hint of dill, dusty bookshelf. Longtime viewers will know that I enjoy a nice dill infused whiskey. So, this is right up my alley. I'm trying to pull out some of the kind of classic bourbon character and sweetness. And there is some in there. I think of rock candy, but partially because how woody it is makes me think of like going to an old Wild West town like Tombstone or Calico, and one of those old stores, the old-timey candy that they would sell. Ooh. Nag Champa. Oh, man. That's something, all right. My goodness. Men's cologne that is like piney and woody. Drakkar Noir. Yeah, still getting a lot of the incense in a good way. This is unlike anything I have had ever. I think I'm going to have to dilute this, but I want to try a little bit straight. Slosh. Wow. So at first, I get a little bit of that young bourbon feeling that I often get of like kind of the corn, like a tortilla type of thing. And then a feeling of sort of powder, like powdered sugar, powdered candy. And then it goes into a very pleasant Twizzlers. The like the darker flavor of Twizzlers. I don't know what that is, but it's come in the little bites. And in the finish, sort of more back to corn and kind of bread, tortilla. The palate not as good as the nose. Dust and varnish and wood. Truly the Josie Packard of whiskeys. Baking chocolate. Just a little bit of water. A little bit greener wood. More of the sweetness coming out. Still incense. Like a creamy beard cream. Oh. Not really getting any of the dill now. It's much more the wood. But a subtler wood. Yeah, the nose on this whiskey is amazing. I can't help but feel that the palate lets it down a bit. It's still a lot in that, what I associate with like a younger bourbon, an abundance of kind of more raw, for lack of a better word, corn flavors. Some decent sort of jawbreaker, candy flavor, light fruitiness coming in on the finish. There's a Jurassic Park jawbreaker that I got. Was that 30 years ago? 30 years ago when the movie came out. And for some reason, that flavor has stayed with me ever since. It's very much like that. Final verdict. Very good. Not just a curiosity. The Aspen staves bring an amazing nose. But is the palate worth the $100 that I paid for it? Maybe not. So I would recommend, if you have the opportunity, to try it in a bar or get one of the normal offerings. I assume they have a lower proof that's not single barrel. I don't remember exactly what else they had on the shelf, but anyway, quite the thing. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great evening.